I paint the picture too well, you might fall in love with her too. Oh, she was about 5'6", a little bag of tricks.
Back.
Hey. Prophet and
I am Dano. We're here every week, smoking weed, talking sneakers.
Good shit, man. Good shit. Dano, we got to hit him with a little disclaimer. We got to let him know that we fully support everyone's individual style, everyone's right to an opinion and style. What's trash to us might be fly to you, but we still respect you and appreciate all of you.
Right, and that's not to say that whatever's hot to us might not be hot to you, or whatever you want to, however you want to put that. So we encourage you to rock whatever the hell you like, because that's what we're gonna do.
Exactly. Form your own taste based on what you see out in the world and what seems right and feels right to you. Before we get distracted by the crazy amount of kicks headed our way, let's also remind folks. Click subscribe to snkrINC YouTube, and be sure to follow the Air It Out Show on Instagram. That's at the Air It Out Show. And be sure to follow me. I'm at Freehand Prophet, and Dano, who's Late Night Color on Instagram as well. Let's get this motherfucking joint lit and show on the road.
Yes, please. Enough of these disclaimers and shit.
You know, look, hey, there's a little bit of form when it comes to podcasting that we're trying to get into.
Yeah, it's been fun freeform. We're getting in the right spot.
I have to agree. That is hitting just right. Woo, boy. You know what's funny, Dano? All this preparation. And yeah, we're going into pickups first thing.
Okay.
You got any pickups for us this week, Dano?
No, I'm in like full on 2020. I'm not buying shoes right now mode.
You're being good, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm being good. There's already things where I'm like, I'm missing out on that shit.
But missing out, there's still
I have so
like
much shit in my collection I have never even worn.
It's showing willpower. See, and that's interesting. We gotta do an episode at your place, checking out your collection, because I have a feeling that I've only seen a sliver of your collection. I've only seen your rotation. I don't think I've seen your collection.
No, I mean, you've been in my room, right?
Not
back
since
at the old
you've
apartment?
remodeled it or anything. I haven't been in there since you put up that big shelf. And I was here and I saw the big shelf. I didn't see it put up.
Yeah, it looks pretty good in there. I mean, it's a fucking freak show. I'm trying to think of an equivalent that people can understand. Like, if I take a pair out and I wear them and I don't go home and put them back in that box and put them away, like what slowly happened? Do that 2 weeks in a row. Now you got 14 pairs of shoes scattered around the room.
Yeah.
And now you're like, I got to find these boxes. It's like someone, there's a little bit of that shit where like you put the wrong CD in the wrong case.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or the wrong Blu-ray into the wrong case.
Yeah,
too.
whatever round plastic thing with the...
Why is my San Andreas in the fucking Attack the Block case and I can't find my GTA 5 nowhere? Come on now.
Well, see, knowing you, that all makes sense.
Yeah.
You're able to track that back.
Well,
I know you got some pickups, though.
I'm trying to be good, man. I really am. I'm trying to exhibit willpower. But, look, you know, they know, it's the year of the Air Max 90. I definitely wasn't going to let the Volts pass me by.
Those are gorgeous. I will have a pair. I feel like I'm not too concerned about, like, the year didn't start with this. This was last year the Undefeateds came out. Air Max 90s. Yeah. I think it's funny that I almost feel like you feel like they almost wanted to delay. Like, why aren't we a part of the 30th anniversary?
Yeah. I am really excited to have these back in the collection, Dan.
Yeah, those look amazing.
The Volt Air Max 90s is definitely one of those pairs that I have been missing. I think the last release we saw was either 2009 or 2010. Had that pair, cherished that pair, took care of that pair.
Lost that pair.
No.
I have no idea where that pair is.
You lost your pair?
Yeah.
I spilled resin on my toe box, and there's no coming back from resin on the toe box.
I feel like it's like a tire. Tires now, they're like kryptonite. Like you rub your shit up against a hot tire.
Oh, God.
And it's just not coming off. It doesn't matter what you rub on there.
Not happening. I will say this was the second pair of recrafted 90s that I got. And just like the all-white version, they came mashed up in this tiny little OG box.
I mean, it's right here. Show them the box. I love the shape and size.
I
and
love
all that stuff.
well, yeah, the shape and the size. Well, okay, but do you love the fact that the shoe's inside of it? Like,
no, and now
Look
it's
at that.
been a couple weeks of these releases, and I'm hearing this from multiple people now. That there's an uproar about.
That's
how
enough for
bad that
one shoe, not more. Not more.
Let's trade you this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at this shit. Like it, I love throwback shit, and like, man, does this? Look at that.
I love the
I mean,
box.
like we all know these phrases and stuff, but like, dude, I just like, I'm such a sucker for packaging and simple elements of design here, and like, this is delivered for me.
This is what we love.
Yeah.
And now I will say
let's go
this.
into the problems with the packaging. I'm praising the packaging for what I like about it.
Yeah, the problem is
that
there's not
clearly
enough
not enough
room.
room for
There's
these
not enough
shoes.
room. Now, I have to wonder if that $120 price point doesn't reflect the fact that they can ship and move more units in smaller space.
But okay, I don't know who I saw posting these yesterday. He bought 4 pairs of one color, so he
Yes.
could mismatch
I read that.
his shoes to get a good pair.
Yeah, I remember reading that.
Now,
I want to say
I want to know more about that in terms of like, how did you know they were gonna be fucking weird that you needed to buy 4 pairs right off the bat, or did you just
'cause,
happen to buy 4 pairs and then you just decided they were shit?
What I read was that there were issues with the height of the mud guard, which I'm not seeing a terrible difference here. I heard different colorations of the pedals, eye stays. I think I've been pretty lucky. The pairs that have come in have looked pretty good. I hear a lot of people really excited that the pedals are a hard plastic again versus the rubberized
softer rubber.
Yeah. They still have the softer rubber on the heel tab, but the eye stays are that hard plastic again. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that.
Wait, now at one point you're saying the heel tab was a harder plastic.
I think it is on some, but I'm saying that
that doesn't seem right to
the
me.
heel tab is still a rubbery
Now this is
rubberized
right off
plastic.
first bet. Yeah, these are definitely harder. They don't have that gummy.
that
feel
the
to
heel
it.
tab has. That's what I was trying to say.
The
is
heel
that
tab is certainly rubber, and I feel like the other ones for years now have been the eye stays have been
similar.
the same.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Same material, which I didn't mind that. Like it feels like a continuation.
If I
throughout.
would say, I would absolutely prefer this.
The hard
Just
over the
because
rubberized.
it's a harder line. You know what I mean? Like it's not a
I
softer rubber
understand that.
line.
I don't think I've ever had an issue with the rubberized pedals.
I'm not saying I'm taking issue with it, but I'm saying that
No, in the sense of like you say like there's a harder line, but like we're assuming that it actually has an effect, and if the rubberized ones have never had an issue with the line, then wouldn't it be better? Like
with seeing these, I'm just saying like I would prefer these
Yeah,
if I was
yeah.
given the option.
the pedals are larger on this too, especially that front pedal. I feel like in the 90s that we've seen more recently, the pedals have been more similar in size. but in these recrafts, we see a much larger front pedal.
I love how you're using the word pedal on this. This looks unlike any Air Max 90 that I've ever owned. And I'm saying that because of how these lines are so different. I'm used to these big, thick mudguards. Do we have any 90s here? I don't think Ivan has a single pair of Air Max 90s.
I don't think I do have any of my 90s here. Tomorrow I start my Air Max 90
I have
rotation.
those ostrich infrareds.
Okay, you gonna run and go grab those?
Yeah, you love it when I.
He's just gonna run and leave me to smoke and talk with y'all lovely folks over here. So yeah, I hit the vaults. I grabbed the grapes off a goat. I threw out a low bid, so I got them for just under retail. So that's a good little plus to the rotation. I'm really eyeballing those turquoise. I just saw the sneakers and stuff hit the raffle. I am. I'm telling all the folks out here. I ain't talking to myself, man. There's all these lovely people out here. Wave at the folks.
All right, finish your thing.
I can't because you just put these in front of me.
Dude, look how beat to hell these are.
Dano, there's like shit in the sole, and I would fucking buy that pair off of you right now.
There is shit in this midsole.
I would buy. So this ostrich variation, a Japan variant of the infrared 90, I first saw these at Rosewood in San Diego in my size, and I failed to fucking buy them because I'm a jackass. Openly can admit that. Now Dano has these sitting in his office, and every time I walk in, knock on his door, and talk to him, I got to stare at these motherfuckers, and he won't sell them to me. And I've never seen him wear them. Dano.
Dude, they're so beat up right now.
I will restore them. I will give them a soul swap when the time comes. I guarantee you.
Yeah, they need some love. So okay, I brought these out here to show the mudguard sizing difference. Like,
compare the mudguard there, bud. You need the other one, so you can have the other shoe.
So if you are not really. Yeah, you can see the difference here. Look at it.
I don't know though, man. Look, there's a little bit more of that OG blood in that ostrich 90 than we've been seeing in like the most recent releases.
I mean, no, bro. Like this reminds me more of like an Air Max Light now, and I love that. Like
100%. It's a much lower cut. It's a much lower cut. You know what I think my favorite part on these Volt 90s is? The Volt lining on the back of the tongue. Yeah, dude. It's so fucking crispy and bright.
Dude, these are just the perfect color blocking.
Like, honestly, like, I could almost complain. Like, this is the Volt that I know. All over, fine. Any of these variations is acceptable as Volt. Okay? Let me give you this. But
we didn't go over the stitching on the side. Let's make sure we talk about that.
There's just a little bit more green in the liner of this tongue. Yeah. And that to me that's the OG Volt. That's that shit that like everybody like.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
Like it's not quite there. But it
definitely has a lot more green in it. I'm really glad you pointed this out so clearly because, there's a lot more green in that.
You wanted me to point out this the stitching up the side,
stitching is a major difference that I noticed, or we both noticed in the magazine. We were flipping through like classic OG catalogs.
We were looking at some vintage Air Max listing, and I was like, oh man, they got that stitch up the front and the OG cut, and I was so surprised to see him bring it back. I feel like this heel tab is smaller.
I don't know anyone that would know that better than you. You know what I mean? Like I would not trust anyone's judgment over Gary's determining a true Air Max 90.
I would say there's probably 4 or 5 more people out there that know better than me, but I'll take that. I'm getting there.
Yeah, there's a couple people who
I did the inventory
that manufacture these shoes that have held tabs in their hands.
There's a cat in Europe that has a much more intensive Air Max collection. I mean, there's cats like
Yeah, but does he cut them up and use them as parts? And
yeah, I definitely have a different understanding.
I would say so.
From the gutted.
Anyways, these are amazing. I can't wait to get a pair. You had the purple pair right here. Have we gone over these? I mean, everyone.
Yeah, why don't you look over those real quick? Why don't you look at this though? You know what I noticed?
What is this?
Oh, my bad. That's a airbrush container. So let me see this real quick.
Those white airbags.
The purple pair is women's. The Volt is men's. Now they did drop a women's in the Volt, but they didn't drop a men's in the purple.
Interesting. Okay.
Now the boxes, this box says women's 12, men's 10.5. This box says men's 10.5, women's 12. But what I really want to draw this out to is this has a much more wedge shape. This has got almost that OG perfect fucking shape. You see what I'm saying? There's like a sleek line, little curve, right from the toe box up the tongue. Now, if you look at this, this is closer to what we've come to know, which is like it curves up to the toe, goes back a little bit, and then it starts to raise up. But, and I don't know.
Yeah, but you can attribute this a lot to the shipping process. And
well, not so much the shipping, but
shape.
them being mashed into boxes that are too small.
Yeah.
Some of that, I suppose, you know,
You
it does have a form in it right now.
Got a form in there. What about this one?
No form in this one.
Take the form out of this one.
Still got.
Can I?
It doesn't.
It's definitely like.
Yeah.
I just feel like if that's how they used to sell that shit. It was more like you're gonna fucking run in these, dude.
Yeah,
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, exactly. It's like asking for structure in a pair of sweatpants. Right? Like,
yeah, like why do these look baggy on me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
like loose and
yeah,
like,
what the fuck?
And I also got a bag of the
these purple candies.
My Japanese grape fettuccine candies.
Fettuccine? What are they? Noodles?
Yeah, they're gummy noodles.
They look like bits though, not like full like.
I mean, no, they're not. No, they're not like. You don't have to use like a fork and a spoon to like twirl it together. Yeah, exactly. No, they're apparently hard to open. No.
This is great.
This is one of my favorite munchies. That's why I brought them on.
I'll have one. I'll enjoy.
There you go. I know you don't normally go in for the sweets, man, but great fettuccine.
I do it for the fans.
They appreciate you for it.
Oh man. Well, if you like grape shit,
I
wasn't ready for that. I don't know why I wasn't thinking it should be grape flavored.
Grape.
No, all I saw was purple in those characters.
All I saw was purple. Speaking of purple boxes, got a little something for you, Dano. I know you're a fan of miniatures.
Yeah.
Betsy and I are a fan of snkrINC, and we're all a fan of smoking weed. And snkrINC dropped these enamel pins of this little dude that he actually posted out here in Culver City. And all of the enamel pins are hand embellished, so they're all like unique to the little weed swirls in that joint.
Where can we? No light.
And I got one more thing for you. It's not for me. It's from
Awesome.
it's from our boy Ty over at Inked out in St. Louis.
Oh shit! This
He
finally
sent you
came in.
the camo windbreaker. Now I hear there's only like 4 or 5 of these joints.
Nice, dude. I've been dying to wear this thing.
Yeah, I got mine in. I wore it yesterday. So there you go, my man.
Good looks, man. Thank you so much for this. Thanks, Ty.
All right. That was pickups. We also got a little review that I've been wanting to do. Actually,
It's got a nice weight to it.
It does, right?
Yeah.
And it's lined, which I like. A lot of times with windbreakers nowadays, folks will just have like just that straight windbreaker material. But it's a nice piece.
Yeah, dude.
The gold on camo is a good look.
Dude,
Yeah.
thanks, man.
I'm looking forward to the next rainy day. Chances are me and Dan are going to show up at work in the same jacket.
Yeah, it's...
It doesn't rain often in California.
We gotta talk more about that.
What? Let them know that, like, we have to, like, check in with each other to make sure we don't match
9
shit?
pants, and I'm like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
even more into your
The black
territory
camo
now.
strapped up joints?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
wanna-
those are going to end up on mine. My
Those
my
look
legs
great.
as
I just
well.
hope they fit right. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Anyways. Is that it for pickups? Are we getting into...
No, we got reviews, and I kind of fucked up because I got sidetracked and decided to do a dab.
That's not a distraction. That's part of the show. Let's go.
Oh, boy.
I love this Jordan 3 mask that now chills over here.
I should pull that down. You should do that dab.
What else are you
Hold on.
working on in the studio? After you show us that, we'll talk a little bit about that.
This is an old piece, man. This is an old unreleased piece. So with the Fire Red 3s, I took a used pair and I made 2 masks with them. I released the first version, and this one has been sitting around and I've slowly been tinkering with it. But the plan is to make a mold and hopefully cast it in resin, and this would be my next resin cast mask that I release. So
That looks amazing.
right?
Yeah.
Like, and I think we could do a lot of cool stuff with, you know, obviously silver, with that MF Doom inspiration there.
Yeah, with those like tusks or what do you want to
Exact-
call those?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I would say tusks is a good, but it's a little rough. So what I really should do is I should make what they call a waste mold, which is like the first mold that you make, and then I'll sculpt more onto the resin castings from that, and that'll give me a better piece to then
for
cast
more.
again.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And
It's great to see how
We'll
much
get to
clay is on this one, right? Is that what that is, or some
that
sort
is
of molding?
it's an epoxy sculpting epoxy. I'm sorry, I did just take a nice dab of that. It's raw
did you pass
garden
it to me and it was
slimer. Yeah, no, it wasn't on. You gotta double tap that shit your goddamn self.
It works so fast. Like the peak takes a couple seconds.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
true.
just like
This
boop.
it heats up real quick, does the job. So yeah, hopefully I'll get around to doing that. This week in the studio, you asked about, Dano, is I've been working. I made some really good progress on the Travis Scott mask for Jamie out in Vancouver over at the Maine and Hastings podcast. Shout out to those guys. I've been listening to their podcast while I'm working in the studio. I'm also laying the groundwork for the Red October mask. Waiting on some laces to get in. I think I need to go source some more red suede. I need a little bit more red suede. And other than that, man, I'm prepping more display heads.
I saw that when I walked in.
It's always a little
sight.
creepy to walk
Yeah.
in and there's like 20 chopped heads
Yeah,
with just
with
like
black
covered in
glaze
resin.
on 'em.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like, what happened here? It looks like that scene in Fast and Furious when he's like trying to choke him with motor oil.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like that's what you've done.
Combination
here.
of that
and
and
a bunch of
opening the-
decapitation. It's
Yeah,
like,
Dracula
Jesus
or
Christ.
Vlad the Impaler with fucking heads on spikes. But if any of that interests you, you should go to freehandprofit.com and click Patreon to sign up for to become a patron. Become a patron of my Patreon. This is why I just say subscribe to my Patreon so I don't sound like a fucking moron. Dano is an awesome patron, and he gets a t-shirt, a pin, and stickers every month, as well as access to exclusive content on the
You got any
Patreon
teasers
blog.
for him?
I didn't send them to. You know, we might work that out. We might work that out for later in the episode. But right now I want to do a review, Dano.
What are we reviewing?
We are looking at, you know, sometimes you're traveling or sometimes you need a little discreet way to get a little weed, get a little THC in your system. So sometimes, and usually I keep some type of vape pen on me. We really like the field extract pens. Those are ideal because it's like live rosin and it's, you know, just clean shit. High quality stuff. I also gave the Stizzy a try. I like it. Hits
Yeah, you've been
pretty
using
regularly.
this for a minute.
I accidentally ordered the Pax Pod.
I have 2 of those unused at my house.
Really? Okay. Well, bring them in and we can try to use them. This is what we're talking about today, Dano. Go ahead. Why don't you go ahead and hit the Pax
I just
Era?
took a good dab. I don't want to ruin it with a weird dab.
It's look. This is what we're
Is this
doing.
the right
It's
end?
reviews.
Is
that
this
the
the right
right end? Good question. Double check the other end again.
Yeah, it looks like a charging port.
There you go. No, you're gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit the Stizzy. That's not even that bad of a hit. But the
Yeah, but
Stizzy
that's,
fucking chiefs.
Yeah, there's a big difference there.
So, yeah, why don't you go ahead and try that again? I was hot. I was hot at this PAX Era. Now, it seems that the more you use the pod...
Why is this like this?
What's that? Oh, you see the little CA weed leaf on
They gotta be
there?
all dramatic about it. Is it gonna focus on this bitch? You got it, camera.
I feel like the PAX Era is a good vaporizer for a weed smoker that don't smoke weed. This is like, it's good if you want to like make sure you're controlling your doses. If you can't control or handle your dose, maybe the PAX Era is for you. If you really smoke weed and you need
Yeah,
something to get you by in a
I
pinch,
hit that on half.
yeah.
Like I hit that like half as strong as I hit the packs, and got twice as much out of it. Oh, that tastes kind of weird.
I do know what you mean right there. But we did just enjoy
Yeah,
the
like
raw
the real
garden.
deal.
Yeah,
the real
exactly.
deal.
So these aren't great options, I would say. I would say the Stizzy is a reliable option. Like, as far as this whole disposable fucking weed vape pen shit goes, the Stizzy gives you a reliable fucking hit.
I've heard nothing but good things from you Stizzy users, but I stay true to my just simple round
Extract
glass.
pens.
Yeah, extract pens, sauce pens.
I get that, and I always try to go back to them, but they always fail me when I need them the most.
Oh, it saves my life, dude. Now I won't travel without them. I don't
See?
care.
But
I'm traveling
that's
with
my
it.
thing. I've traveled with them, and they either end up fucking broke or not sure. Like, and maybe it's 100% user fucking error. You know what I mean? Like, if I kept it upright and stored it in a cool, dry place, and
Oh, you ended
like
getting fucked
you
up.
know what I mean, and kept it charged at all times, like. But that's not how fucking life goes. And whenever I travel with a fucking regular, what 510 cartridge, is that what it is?
510?
I think that's the threading or the size of the
Okay,
the
yeah,
standard vape cartridge. It fails me in that moment. So that's why I looked at other options.
I always have multiple batteries, multiple charging options.
That is a motherfucking fact.
Like, yeah.
You come prepared to smoke weed.
Yeah,
I respect
I'm
the
ready
shit
to
out
go.
of that.
I'm ready to go.
Well, we did our reviews. We did our pickup. That means it's time to look at some slides. It's pretty funny, man. Especially because Dano's probably gonna be mad at me for this, but I'm about to just like blow the spot right now. Y'all
Blow on
know
the spot.
y'all know we're not live right now, so like we're filming this at like 11 o'clock on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is that blowing up the spot?
Well,
Fucking busy guy.
This morning, you were like, "Yo, let's film an episode tonight." I was like, "I got nothing put together for this show, Dano." An hour later, I was like, "Yo, we got 120 slides.
Yeah,
Let's go."
I was like, I'll call you in a few, and then I got to the gig, and like, it took me an hour to call you, and then by that time, like, you were already like, I have 140 slides or something like that. And I'm like, well, that's clearly more than we need for whatever we're doing tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're gonna check some of these out. I like how we're starting here.
Yeah, and
Talk
you
about
know what?
off base. Like, I was not expecting anything like this going into this year. With our minds locked on Air Max 90. A lot of this
they've been
all-star
teasing this,
stuff.
though. They've been teasing this.
Teasing this particular shoe.
Yeah. Now
What
we'd
have I been
only.
missing? And this is a women's pair. I want.
This is a great school. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell by the
Sizing of
eyelets.
the- yeah.
You can also tell later on when we slide over to the heel. Oh,
Wait,
here we
go
go.
back because I just went over for people to see what we're talking about. Yeah. I like how this is well executed, I would say.
100%. This is very close to what I saw when I just saw rumors and mock-ups, which is great because that means it's spot on to what it should be.
Yeah.
I know you're not a fan of the suede midsole.
And I didn't notice that until today looking at it on the iPad, but
I think
might
it
be able to
works
get over
well
it.
here. You know what doesn't necessarily translate or work so well for me is the tongue tag, the woven label. It's a
I love
mashup of
that.
the 95
Yeah, I like that.
and the Jordan label. I like it, but it like it I don't
It
know.
irks you.
It
Okay.
hurts.
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
Like something is like
I love
get
the
it.
white mesh.
Everything's right. Nothing's
and how
wrong
that
with it.
works
But it
so well. You know what I mean?
it makes me twitch a little bit. Just twitching. I definitely would switch those laces out. I know they're going for the classic Air Max 95 laces, but I don't think they're working. I'm very looking forward to seeing the adult sizes. I bet you that heel tab looks way better in the adult. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
And that's reflective, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's definitely some 3M. If it's 3M on the grade school, I'm assuming it's going to be 3M on the
Yeah, and the Nike
adult.
Air on the back of those.
And like usually grade school gets the lesser materials, so these are looking pretty good. So it's looking pretty good that the adult sizes will have some quality leather. Or suedes.
Suedes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm drawn to these. This
I am
is
too.
one of those
Yeah, but
colorways
clearly
too.
we Volt. It means something. It's like we both
Yes.
are Air Max heads.
And this
I have
storytelling
the
too.
LeBron that they did
The
like
LeBron
this.
version.
Like I love this
Yes.
motif
Yeah.
on the shoe.
We're gonna see it again brought up later on the like AM 270, Air Max 270. We got a slide for that.
Oh,
but,
that's right. That's right.
But you know what I mean? Like
The Reacts.
I have a collection of different iterations of the Air Max infrared 90s.
Oh yeah.
And
As
that
do
could
I.
eventually that would have to extend to the Dunks and the Air Force Ones, but this OG Neon 95 iteration into the Jordan 4s, into the Air Max 270s. I love seeing sets like that, and it makes me want to collect like groupings like that.
They're
So,
doing a good. It seems thought out and like it's well executed.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
models that it works on, and it's something that we've seen before.
right.
When they bring out new models, like hey,
Don't flood it.
Yeah,
Don't flood it.
and let's not reinvent
You
the fucking
could
wheel.
drop one or two every year. You know what I mean?
where
or
it's
like
a
have
direct
rotation.
inspiration on a
Exactly.
classic.
Exactly.
If it's executed like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. God
Oh,
damn.
Kelsey,
Bayou Boys.
Kelsey.
Kelsey. Bravo, good
Yeah.
friend.
And dude, we were watching
Bravo.
this at Hercules in Manhattan Beach. We were watching the game.
Yeah?
He's rocking these. they're down. He hasn't played that much. You know, they're keeping him. Not pushing him too hard. He comes in, single-handedly gives him the lead by like hitting like 3 or 4 3-pointers in a fucking row.
Damn.
And it was crazy, dude. We were going crazy at the bar.
I love that.
And he's playing in these bad boys. These are awesome, dude.
I am a little torn,
like crazy,
because they are a fairly brown shoe, Dano.
I know,
I'm
but
surprised.
this is straight crazy
So
swamp
good.
thing.
I know.
With the teeth.
The teeth
yeah,
are.
Can you zoom in on
I
that?
will zoom in.
Yeah, all these little accents that are done so well. Yeah, that's how you take like some wild, not attractive colors and make that fun.
That's how
And
you
I
pull
think
Dano in.
I've
The pops are red,
rumor
of
that
course.
these might come out. I don't know.
I love the sound of that rumor. I would be.
But I think
interested
if
in
these
that.
come out, they should only be like Louisiana only. You know what I mean?
I think if they come out,
Completely
I think
regional
Kelsey's
release.
just sent me a few pairs so I can make a fucking gator mask for Zion out of this shit.
You'd need a lot of pairs to make a gator mask.
Give me 2 and I'll source some more gator material and just paint it gold. I'll make it work.
Okay.
I'm the magic
Yeah,
man.
those are dope.
Speaking of dope art, Craig Green is a dope artist that you guys should all check out, and he's got an Adidas collab dropping on the 31st. I am fucking up a little bit, Daniel, because I meant to bring some of his sculptures into this piece as well, and I didn't. So
I
now
like how
it's
this
now it's
photo
on all
shoot is
y'all.
done.
So y'all go out and you're gonna Google Craig Green's work and check it out, because these sneakers coming out from Adidas are pretty
Craig
interesting.
Green.
It's the Contour 1 and the Contour 2. We've seen these soles before.
Yeah, but not on these uppers.
Not on these
yeah.
uppers at all. Very interesting.
I love this molded look.
Agreed.
I like my VacTech stuff, like so. I'm attracted.
And
to
it
that.
also it looks soft and puffy. I like a good
that's
pressed
a
and
disaster.
puffy.
Yeah, but that's a hard thing to keep clean.
Of course.
Yeah, these
So
are
are the
wild
woven
with the
ones, right?
fucking aggressive grip, dude. I see a lot of people wearing these first day just tripping, just getting caught up on shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like you ever take a
Getting
fresh pair of
snagged.
shoes to Vegas?
Oh,
You know what I mean? You're like, I want
like
to take some fresh shit, and
the
you go out,
carpet's
and,
like,
yeah,
fruit,
and you're just
fruit,
all on all this carpet.
fruit,
You just keep getting caught.
fruit.
You're like, oh shit.
There you go.
Fucking Lacey's up.
All right. How about these fucking Bape Reebok Electrolyte 97s, Dano?
Okay, these are crazy. Let me get out of our. I thought these were an original.
You thought these were a Bape original?
And then once you said something about Reebok, I guess the midsole, that arch, it's reminiscent of some old Reebok trainer
Yeah.
shit.
It's the Electrolyte 97, which we do have a slide of
But that
as
toe
well.
box thing, it's so, and plus this lacing system.
Yeah, I
What
was
is
just
happening
I
with
was going
lacing?
to comment on the lacing system because it is wild. I mean, you don't really see, like, those aren't even really lace locks. Those are like center eyelets. Those are like hovering eyelets.
Yeah. The way that it looks like there are two independent sets of laces that are then tied at the top. Look how much is going on.
Oh. Yeah, you might be right about that. Is there 2 pairs of laces in this bitch?
Look how many bows are. There's like 2 over here.
Yeah, no, I see.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I see.
Anyways, there's a lot of lace going on. And I like a broad lace on certain shoes. Like my Reebok TMX. Like I love that there's a broad lacing system there. But this is pretty crazy. And it just why is there a Bape collab going on with this?
This is what they chose, man. This is what I mean.
And wait, go to the side of the original shoe. Don't you have one?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so
Take
it
a look at
is
that.
like this.
Isn't that I actually like this shoe as right there. That's a good looking shoe. It's well designed. I like the curves.
Do you give a lot to the Yeezy, the Desert Rat or whatever? You know what I mean? Like that, like shape and layered.
Do you think this is a new model, or do you think
No,
this is
not a new model.
you're-
But like just like the fact that that shoe's doing well, like, hey, we got something kind of like that.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I could
and
see
then,
that.
Like, and then they gave it some earth tones. And what is that
Yeah.
like crazy pattern?
That is a good
shit
question.
underneath?
That to me was like almost reminiscent of like some cause.
There are
Level
elements in there
thing.
that it looks cauzy, and then there's
Right.
elements that look like it's a fucking Coach shoe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that, and I want to steer
There's
away
something
from that.
very like DSW about this at the same time. You know what I mean?
God damn. This Bape collab is nice, but it kind of look a little discount. All right, well, if you need more electrolytes, get yourself a Gatorade or pick up these Bape Reeboks. I'd rather have those than these. The Sacai Nike Vapor Waffle that's dropping fall 2020. Holy shit. Nike can't really leave shit alone, I suppose. These ain't working for me. I love the other Sacai collabs, but these just yikes. Like that weave on the side just looked like an Easter basket. Just a fucking dollar store Easter basket spray painted with a fucking gray primer swoosh.
Yeah, this is horrible. I was just on that network thing praising Sakai's work before, right, with the waffle racers.
Yes,
and
sir.
then this follow-up is like, okay, now you just did like the Balenciaga thing. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like to me now. It's just you've gone far too
Shitty
much in
fucking
that
mess.
direction.
You want any more of this joint, Dano?
And yeah, these things don't complement each other. Like the other thing was a statement that I could appreciate, and this one it's lost on me. I think is what I'm just trying to say.
Yeah. This y'all can have these. You ain't gonna be fighting me for these at all. I really only want to see how Andre 3000 would flex these. That's the only person I think should wear these shoes. Let's see Andre. That don't work for me.
Yeah, get these out of here.
Gone.
Yeah. Get.
Ah, Dano. There's something really relaxing about Air Max 90s that are dropping this year that I'm not worried about buying.
What do you mean?
These Easter egg Air Max 90s that are dropping in April, man.
You don't need these?
I don't want them. I don't need them.
That's
a
good.
relief.
Yeah, I guess I hear what you're saying.
It's
Like,
a
put this
relief.
on the list of things you don't need this
Yeah,
year.
I'm not gonna spend money
Yeah,
on that.
It's a real short list right now.
Yeah, there's not too many Air Max 90s that I'm like, nah, pass. Although, I do like that green air bubble with the purple pedal. That shit. That's kind of nice.
Oh, that's what you're calling the pedal.
Well, there's multiple pedals. There's the air bubble pedal, you know, they're in the midsole, and then there are the eyelet pedals, and then in some ways the heel tab is also a pedal. Now, is that a little Easter egg? Is there
Velcro?
a Velcro woven label on there?
Looks like it.
Does that make me want it? Nah, because that
Nah.
iridescent swoosh still looks like trash to me.
Yeah. That's another thing we got away from when we were talking about your pickups of the Air Max 90s was there was a lot of talk of like
Misshapen
just
swooshes.
all sorts of weird shit. Just
Yeah.
you know, not good quality control,
Yeah.
which you hate to hear about.
I sure do. Sure do. And you know what? It's gonna happen. You just hate to see it happen to you. Dano, I like pastel colors, but I have not seen a Nike Easter shoe that I've wanted in years.
Oh, Jen's getting the new Air Force Ones.
Oh,
Those,
yeah?
Phantom. No, the Shadow. You know what I'm talking about? The Air Force
I
ones that
don't.
have that like.
Sounds
It
mysterious.
looks like there's a light on them and there's casting shadows all over itself. In weird ways.
Oh, I don't
You want me to
I don't
pull
know
it up?
about that. I guess so, man. Get on that phone. Show me. Soulfly has teased a Jordan 10 release. We should be finding out more February 2nd. I'm sure it'll be super limited, just like their Jordan 1s. And what I really want, Dano? The Soulfly 3s. Those fucking lotto joints are crack. Everything else, cool. I don't need that shit. But those Soulfly 3s, yikes, man. Yikes. Anyway.
All right, I just sent you those.
These folks are telling you, hey, don't say nothing. And I can't say nothing because I don't know nothing. Next. This puffy ass Jumpman look a little suspect, but supposedly this is our
this
first
looks
look.
like a thick ass Michael Jordan.
Yeah. That look, he look a little bit more like a Shaq. These are the UNC Jordan 3s that are supposedly releasing March 7th. I'm not a baby blue guy. I do usually like a puff embroidery, which is what they call that. But I guess I'm just so used to seeing my Jordan a certain way that when you switch it up, I start to get suspicious.
Well, we shouldn't feel like we just immediately did, where it's like, hey, what's up with that? It looks like he could run a couple extra laps after practice.
He still got that holiday weight on him. Other than that, look,
These photos are
elephant
awful.
print looks great. It's a classic, color blocking, just with a fresh twist, and I'm sure a lot of folks will love these. But again, I find a little bit of comfort in seeing a pair of 3s that I'm not gonna buy.
I like how this has become a thread. Oh, wow.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, Dano!
Did you put acid in my whiskey?
I did
What
not.
the fuck
But
happened
the simulation might be broken because Mason Margiela is combining the Tabby boot with the Insta Pump Fury for
With a
fall
split
winter
toe.
2020. Yes. You got the camel toe in the front, you got the military boot in the ankle, and you got
Strap
the Insta
up.
Pump Fury draped across your front side. These, nah.
Wait,
All
Gordon,
the
you have
way
another photo
nah.
of these, right?
I do. I have
Yeah.
other photos of these because there's some different variations. This is a monotone version and one with more of a heel. This shit kind of cracks to me, bro. I like a good monotone.
Oh, you know who you see in this? Who's the
that?
only person?
Trinidad James.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Trini gotta
yeah.
have a pair of these
Yeah,
on, man.
I can see him pulling this shit off.
Like, I mean, they probably are out of my price range budget wise, but like, if I saw a pair of these at like fucking Nordstrom Rack for like $60, I'd pick up a pair and wear them into the motherfucking studio, and all y'all motherfuckers would laugh, but I'd get that shit off just once.
Just once. Oh my god, it gets crazy.
Something yeah, this is the classic kind of color blocking in that same heel version. It's pretty wild, bro. Pretty wild. Little bit much. And I think Laura Lagosta probably summed it up as it needed to be said. Meth. Not even once. You want some New Balance, Dano?
I've purchased New Balance recently. Why? What about you?
I mean, I haven't. I've been seeing more and more recently that I am
They're
ready
doing a lot
to
of
pick
good
up.
work. They've done a lot of good work in the past. I'd say a couple years.
And I guess you
They've
could
never
say
really gone away or anything.
I'm not mad at these Don't Be Mad New Balance 992s. See what I did there?
I'd have to be blind.
I'd have to be blind. These are dropping Valentine's Day, and you'd have to be blind not to realize that based on the reds and pinks. You see that transition? Didn't even know. He walked right into it, folks. Good. That's all the info I have on these. I'm not really a 992 guy. The midsole throws it off for me.
Yeah.
Colors and materials look great. Good job, guys. But next, Chinese New Year, Jordan 13.
These look oddly familiar.
They remind
That
you of
would
the
be-
clot?
And another, I think, with a pink outsole. I don't, the clots have pink outsole? Or the midsole?
I think midsole.
Pink?
Pink.
Terracotta?
Yeah, the terracotta, which is a beautiful pair. And, like, I love seeing that theme brought to life because I did the terracotta Jordan 6 Warriors years before as my first resin figure.
That's right. I've shot that on camera multiple times.
Oh, yeah. Interesting switch up with a pattern. I like that. I like the colors. Again, you won't see me in a pair of Jordan 13s because of the top view, that asymmetrical shit. Gets
Some of my
me.
favorite Jordans.
I know.
They're
You
some
know
of the
what?
most
I think
comfortable.
if the outside came all the way to the toe box and the inside kept back, I'd be all right. But that whole fact that the inside comes to the toe box and the outside doesn't reach it.
I'd say it's my favorite hidden lace shoe. You know what I mean? Like the eyelets are all clean.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Jordan 13s are
I
like-
got those. The
Jordan
He Got Games. And I love those.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of shoes that like I used to wear that I still respect and like to see around. Kind of like an X. Like, you know, you got good X's, you got bad X's. Jordan 13 is that X that like I'm just really uncomfortable around. Like I don't.
All right, I'll make
Things are
sure to wear
funny.
those more often.
This motherfucker. Wear these though, bro, because that sole is pretty. Would you say? You probably wouldn't say, but I might say.
Which you probably wouldn't say.
Is this a gum sole? Because it's pink like gums?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Okay, well, fuck me.
Yeah. You
I
can
just
say
want-
that though, because you would.
I
say
would
that.
say that.
Yeah.
It looks like I would be using that material to make gums of some creature if I was chopping the Chinese New Year 13s into a mask.
Dude, wild shapes.
Bam!
I wish it was actually a brighter, not such a dark photo.
Well, BBC makes up for it in these bright ass colors, and this is a BBC ass colorway right here. This fucking takes me back.
Ice creams.
Ice creams. Answer 5s is what these are. Oh,
Wait, I got
is
a
that-
question for you. You should have let
Did
me
I do
that
that right? January 23rd. Oh shit, that's like in a couple of days.
No,
oh,
that
that's
was-
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
These are out, I guess. I didn't hear nobody talk about these. Didn't see these on the gram. Not once.
Not once.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are wild, bro.
man. Like, I wouldn't wear them shits.
But you'd get them? Is that what you're saying?
That shit kind of look like, I don't know what that shit looked like, but it looked like your shoe wearing like a banana Speedo or some shit.
You look like, what's his name? Fucking Sacha Baron Cohen.
Shit looks like
Bruno. Where he's wearing the thong.
this is Beast from X-Men dressed up as Bruno. All right. Well, either way, if this is your flavor of Laffy Taffy, then February 1st is when these BBC Answer 5s drop.
Yeah.
Super Bowl's around the corner, Dano. I know you're excited.
Oh, yeah. Go Chiefs, baby. Come on. Yeah. I got barbecue coming in from Kansas City.
Really? I'm there for it.
Yeah,
I'm there for it.
I got plenty of
I
it.
have no dog in this fight, but I got a whole empty stomach ready for some of that barbecue.
Well, I just feel like a champion that we're in the goddamn game. So I'm
You're-
just
you're
happy to
there.
be there.
You guys had a good season, man.
Yes, we're in the
Great.
Super Bowl.
I
had
mean-
we had a good season.
Sorry if that sounds redundant, but
yeah.
like, you know, fucking you earned that shit, man.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I'm
You
very
earned that
excited.
shit. And
That being said, there is a potential for us to win. So I'm very excited.
Good.
Very excited.
Good. I can see it. You're a little giddy. These aren't exactly Chiefs colors, but these are pretty fly, bro. This is what? So the Super Bowl's in Miami this year, huh?
Yes.
So this is a reference to the Miami Hurricanes. The Nike Air Barrage dropping on January 29th for $140. You get this ugly ass hang tag. But the cool thing is, this is just a fucking dope ass shoe. It's a classic colorway. It looks really good in this fucking colorway. I really gotta say. But I wanted to bring up the 305 on that heel. That's a nice little detail, and
you
shout
big
out to all my
Pitbull?
Miami.
Big Pitbull fan.
No, but
Mr. Worldwide?
I got
Mr. 305.
I got fam out in Miami, so shout out to the 8 and 9 team and all my peoples out.
8
in the
9 are out in
305.
Miami?
Miami and New York. Yes,
I
sir.
was all-
yeah,
I just thought
Miami
New York.
and New York
Shoe Gallery
is out
in Miami.
Yep.
I got love for those guys. They
Nice.
sick fucking shop.
Yeah,
They do a lot of cool stuff.
absolutely. So yeah, keep an eye out for these if this is your flavor.
I've been waiting for a good pair of Air Barrages to go on sale.
Yeah,
Yeah, the purple pair was dope.
I have to agree
Yeah.
with that. I have to agree with that. These Air Max 1, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Why don't you about these?
Yeah, man, these Air Max 1, there's a London and an Amsterdam, right? Materials look amazing on these. And you know I'm a sucker for a mini swoosh.
The color blocking is fantastic. I'm not really thrilled about this corduroy on the back of the London pair we're looking here in the grays.
It is hard to keep that clean. But I love the detail on the back tab.
Agreed. I haven't seen a very good picture of that. But sorry, that was weird. It looked like maybe there was like a double heel, but I'm assuming that's the other shoe behind it.
Yeah.
Also the mini swoosh.
Yeah, I was saying that. And I like the little circle.
Yeah.
There's cool details here. I like the use of color on the gray there, like the 3 colors going up the mudguard.
I have to
There's a
agree
lot
with
of
that.
really
That
nice,
loose
clean
suede
details here.
is really nice.
Do we have the Amsterdam
the
pair?
nylon? We do. That's the pair that really calls to me those burnt siennas and corals, along with no mini swoosh here, but you do have those embroidered 3X's.
Yeah, that are like iconic of Amsterdam.
And that red bubble. Man, this is just such a beautiful
Again, with
pair.
to have that same kind of thing going on with the use of color on the mudguard, going back.
I'm gonna
with
have to
steps.
like really cross my fingers. Like last year was a great year for picking up European Air Max and Asian Air Max that there was no fight for the most part. Got them at retail, or even below. And then Nike changed it up. 2020 started the year. No games were played. International retailers cannot ship Nike products out of the country, and so if we're gonna land these pairs, Dano, we're gonna have to be paying resale, or we're gonna have to reach out to some of our friends overseas that might be able to lock it in for us. So yeah, I'm gonna have to holler at my homie Diddy out in London. I'll have to make a friend in Amsterdam because those Air Max 1s are fresh, bro.
Dude, the detail on the back there, what is going on?
I would love to know more, and if we do see more, we'll share them with y'all out there.
Oh yeah, these are wild.
These are wild. So these are the Fly Ease Air Max 90 for all our handy-capable sneakerheads and athletes out there.
Yeah, man, they've been doing a lot.
So fucking
that
cool.
started with a lot of LeBron.
I
think
believe
there's a lot of initiative
LeBron,
there
and
in
there's
that
the Jordan
line.
1 that we saw.
That's of late. Like, there's been a lot of stuff that they've putting out, like really functional basketball shoes.
This is a
I think their
cool.
first foray into like classic runner, and it looks super functional. And it's crazy how it looks kind of like the Daybreak undercover. You know what I mean? Release. I'll let you finish that.
My bad. He's just gonna walk away. Oh, this motherfucker. Anyway, I am quite intrigued by this pair. I would love to say that this is something that I could even pick up for my mom, who suffers from hereditary spastic paraplegia. But I've had this conversation with her about sneakers, and I know some of the things that she looks for. And unfortunately, that like incline and wedge of the Air Max 90 midsole just isn't for her. Otherwise, I would be picking these up for her. I think it'd be pretty nice to see her slip into one of my favorite sneakers.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see them work in person.
Agreed.
See how that like
Agreed.
snap and pop holds.
Very cool design and initiative from Nike to do this. Speaking of crazy iterations of the Air Max 90,
I've been dying to hear your opinion on these. Gary is the biggest Air Max 90 fan that I personally know. He has 65? 66 pairs of Air Max 90s that I think he's going to break out a lot of them this year for Air Max month.
I have to start wearing them tomorrow in order to wear every pair in time for Air Max Day. And finishing them up in Air Max month.
Why don't you just go ahead and say that again for me?
That I have to start wearing my Air Max 90s tomorrow, January 26th, in order to finish the rotation at the end of Air Max month before April 1st.
Amazing. And then so here we are given a brand new iteration of an Air Max 90 called the
2090.
Air Max 2090. And clear inspiration from your favorite Air Max model.
Absolutely.
What's your immediate take on this?
Yikes.
What was your first reaction?
Oh no.
When you saw these? Oh no was your first reaction.
Okay. We're gonna if we're gonna go based on my first reaction, I didn't see this sketch first.
I want to talk through your whole range of emotions with this shoe. We'll get to where you're at now.
Let me show you what I saw first.
Okay. Well, we talked about doing that. You're gonna make
I saw
out
this
there.
shit bag first. This fucking glad wrap cinch sack bullshit ass fucking bastardization of my motherfucking sneaker, my favorite fucking sneaker. Then I started thinking, maybe it could be worse. Maybe with some different materials I could fuck with this. The lines are there. Some of the elements are pretty cool. I like that rope heel pull tab joint.
Mm-hmm. You like what they did with the lines in the back of the wedge?
I don't. I fucking hate that.
I hate that.
You want to know why?
Like
it's too thin.
You think it's brittle?
Yeah, I don't.
You think it looks like a cleaning mechanism?
Yes. It looks like the back of a dish sponge that's used to scrape fucking dirty pans. It doesn't work for me. Like it bothers me, and I gotta look away, and I can't. There's no way to look away. And this giant hole in the tongue, what the fuck? What the fuck is that for?
Clear view of my sock.
Nah. I mean, I got some fresh socks, but nah.
All right, so but here's
Then I
a different
see these guys, and I'm like, she's kind of cute from that angle. Different color blocking.
I like how this looks like a spaceship. This has like a spacesuit NASA.
This tells more of a
vibe
story. I can get on board with this.
The use of the numbers here.
I'm a little bit less attracted to the see-through silver glitter bubble and heel tab, but again, it fits with the theme, and so I can get on board with it. I much prefer the swoosh that's tucked here behind that orange zigzag versus on the black pair. I mean, I guess it's still tucked there, but it just looks unfinished.
It's and just that wrinkle.
Wrinkle, yeah, there you go. Trash monsters. Cool little blue pop in the toe box match with the contrast stitch around the eyelets. Yes, sir. And then the little pop of orange red there by the swoosh with that rope pull heel tab, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I like the lacing system. I like it. It looks like the Jordan 34 system that I like a lot.
But yeah, I want to see him in person. The sketch is pretty wild.
Sketch looks great.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see about these.
All right. All black 350s with a gum sole. Yeah, I know. Another earth tone. Do we really need another earth tone?
What's the name on these?
Cinder.
Cinder.
Yeah.
Return to Cinder.
Oh, these are the jokes, folks. I kind of like these, man.
I know you were just saying that. Like
I would say that
these are great. Like, okay. Like these are good workshop shoes for you for sure.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right about that. You are not wrong about that.
They always do look like comfortable shoes.
Yes,
It's
I have
not
to
for
agree.
me. All right, now this I hadn't been privy to a whole collection that was happening here. We just talk about the ridiculous price on the Jordan 1s, but it's cool to see this as
All
the collection
together.
of the whole, like that jacket
Agreed.
and that shirt and just what they did with that really soft gray.
Travis looks fantastic in this. Yeah, I mean the sweatsuit. I would rock that sweatsuit 100%. The Air Dior shirt. That's all fly.
Yeah, dude.
The fit on the left with the navy shorts and the jacket is really crispy, fresh. I couldn't wear that shit. I would.
Yeah, I
I would.
love to
Who was
see
the
you in
lead
an outfit
singer of
like that.
AC/DC?
Oh shit.
Who would wear the schoolboy uniform?
No. That was the guitar player. I
Was
think
it?
they all had that kind of motif, but
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guitar player had like the little shorts.
There you go. Ask me hip hop. I'll know the answer. I don't know nothing about that rock shit, but I know that's what the fuck I would look like in this fit. And it would
I would
cost me an
love
arm
to
and a
see you
leg.
in an outfit like that. It'd be hilarious.
I would love to see me in this outfit too.
All right, we'll talk on Halloween.
Oh, good. Well, keep an eye out for that and keep your pockets
an eye out.
lined, apparently.
All right, so low rendition.
Yeah. I mean,
For some reason, it feels more appropriate. I don't know.
I was kind of thinking the same shit.
Like it feels like a Dior shoe would be a low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this somehow.
And especially with
I
as
don't
many
like
Jordan
lows.
or Jordan 1 lows are going around.
I know
right
they're
now.
hot right now, but these are better than the highs. These are better than the highs. I feel like the shape looks better than a lot of the other Jordan 1 lows I've seen too.
I'm just getting really sold on the painted seams. Makes me want to like take some and like
paint
paint
seams?
them. Yeah.
It's not an easy task.
Oh shit. Okay, fuck me, right?
I mean, you gotta have a real steady hand. Real steady hand.
These are bonkers.
Yeah, this is, what is this? The Citron Tint Jordan 6. Now, I'm pretty sure this is grade school. But if we see these in women's, might look for
I'm not
that
hopeful
size
for
12.
these. For me, I'm just saying I will like to see these out in the world.
Really, it's
Yeah.
a nice. I mean, yeah, like I don't really need a pair of pale yellow 6s.
Yeah.
But the embroidery on the tongue, and here's the other thing, the lining. It has a floral lining, and I really dig that. So much so that the custom Jordan 5s that I created for my wedding, I did a hibiscus floral print on the black grape.
Nice.
So
Lining is a nice area to express yourself.
yeah, you can get really fun. I mean, just like you can have a nice like suit jacket that's like, you know, formal on the outside,
Yeah.
fresh ass like liner on the inside.
It's like having a mullet.
Oh God. Now everything I said feels foolish, and I want to get a haircut. If you like foam-posite ones, these crimson joints are not too bad.
These are really dark.
Yeah, you know.
These look grim. He's like if Spawn went shopping for a pair of foam posits. He's like, oh, perfect, and he like whips his chain at it and like just this is flies away in a cape with these.
Bro,
on.
your foams have eczema. These are the Slipknot foam-posite ones.
Wow.
The Sith Lord foams. Yeah, these are available now, and I'm sure you can still get them because ain't nobody buying these shits. Yo, these joints though, these Raised by Wolves, Saucony, Aya. Is it Aya? AYA. Aya? That's the model. I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
That.
I don't know. I know like 3 models of Sauconys.
Okay. So you can't help me.
Yeah, I can help you here, but I will say that this shoe has great lines, and it looks really fast.
It's also got a stash pocket.
Yeah,
it does. I might try to go at. This might be one of those pairs that I try to go after, to be honest with you. But having said that, I do wish that toe box did not curl up in the front. Like, I love everything about this shoe except for that. If that thing sloped down and kept like...
that's part of the lines that I think are good about this shoe.
Ah, man.
You think it's gonna curl up on you?
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't like that shit. I want the line to go straight down. Everything else is great. Whoa, look at the texture on this, this like diamond patterning on the side there. I didn't even notice it here. Did you see that?
Yeah, it doesn't pick up on that angle.
It's there, but it's,
yeah, it's nice detail.
very nice.
For such a, what some could say basic looking. But like, man, those color accents are crazy.
Yes, I have to agree. Well done on the speckled midsole. I like that leather stripe just stitched
This
over
photo
that
right
mesh.
here,
I
dude,
know.
in general.
So
Bravo to the photographer.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. My wife Betsy has been doing still life paintings of sneakers like this in the classic of the Dutch Masters. She's been doing it for like 10 years. And there are other artists that are making their living by doing that now. And many brands that have marketed their sneakers like that as well. And I'm just saying, Betsy did that shit first.
Amen.
All right.
I have a piece of hers at the house I love.
You have her fresh to death. That was one of the first in that series. It was a pair of paintings, and it was the Jordan Bred 4s, a classic pair that had crumbled away, and a brand new pair with a fresh. Yeah. Anyway, we'll share those with you next episode. Right now, we're still looking at these Raised by Wolves with that
and
stash
more really
pocket in
solid
the tongue.
photos.
Absolutely.
It's hard to
I love a
capture
good
this
floating
angle.
Yeah.
Where you get some of the underbelly, but you get a lot of the and plus I'm a sucker for this angle. I think the best angle of a shoe is slightly from behind, on the right,
underneath.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Olympics coming up.
Yeah, so this is the Olympic rings pack. We talked about this green pair. These are out now. A few of the other colors are out as well. You can check Nike.com for those. But yeah, we can expect to see the rest of these colors dropping throughout the year as well. This is dangerous right here because like I really like that green pair. And now I see all 5 of them here, and I really don't know which pair I like best.
And now you're like, I gotta get all of them.
Yeah, so like,
dude, they're killing you with the packs again.
I gotta just pass on all 5, because I can't make a decision to which one of these I would want.
Yellow are amazing.
I know.
Green are amazing.
I know.
Those are clearly my favorite.
And then like, if you were gonna like do partial pack, you gotta do the trio, like the stoplight trio with the red, yellow, and green.
The stoplight trio.
Yeah, man.
You're making your own pack.
You could do the primary,
this
man.
Guy
you could do the
is
yellow,
pack
blue,
crazy.
and red.
He's dying for packs. They're giving it to him right now. How did you not get the Huarache Air Max 1 pack? How did you not get that? Like you're dying for these
because
packs.
there was Huaraches in it.
Okay. Well, I thought you liked the Huarache Air Max 1.
I like that colorway. Yeah.
But now they're selling them separately, by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'm really tempted by the Air Max 1s.
Yeah.
No,
I'm tempted by the Huaraches that are the
red and
OG
white.
Red and white.
You can have those. I want the Air Max 1 and the Huarache.
I'm hoping those end up
with the sock
I'm waiting for sale. Shit.
Oh, 100%. As soon as I saw that those not only dropped in a pack, but then dropped separately, I was like, that shit's going to end up at the motherfucking
they
outlet.
They done fucked up.
They done fucked up. I'm going to get that green heel joint, and I'm going to get them lavender heel joints, too. But I'm going to try them on first, because Air Max 1s don't always fit me right.
Depends on the materials. It really does.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not a 97 guy, by the way, but, like, there are some, like, this is just well done. Like, a nice color.
Yeah.
Classic construction. It's not that, like, single panel bullshit. It's, like, multiple panels, 197.
Mm-hmm.
White midsole, black outsole.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Accent color to match. You know what I mean?
I have to agree.
And then you got this.
What the fuck is this?
What the fuck?
Shit.
It's like the ticker on
that's exactly what they're doing. But they got nothing to say, so they just wrote Nike Worldwide. This is part of some global pack. And they can pack it up and ship it the fuck back to wherever the fuck it came from, because this shit is trash. Look at this swoosh. Did you fucking chew embroider this? Did you?
Is that a setting on the machine?
Whose dog embroidered these? This shit looks like a chew toy. Fuck out of here. Don't let me see you drop these again.
Wait, go back to the top shot, dude. Look at the way they put that nylon strap down the middle of the logo on the tongue.
Ugh. The fuck? The fuck?
No, it's all kinds of bad.
All kinds of bad is right. However, we do have another wonderful pack, the City Pack of Air Max 90s. This is another global pack.
When did this happen? When did you get a Modelo?
This started the show off with a Modelo, bro.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did, man. Yes, I
Check
did,
the
man.
tape. Everyone rewind this episode all the way to the top.
Please do.
Leave your comments
Please
below.
do. In fact, how about this? I will send a Reshoevnator laundry kit, a Freehand Profit collab,
I love this.
A metal tin, full Rejuvenator laundry kit, tagged with profit art and logos, to the first person who leaves a timestamp of when I cracked the fucking beer on the goddamn episode. First person, let me know. Leave it in the comments. And, yeah, I'll send you a Rejuvenator laundry kit.
Lucky you.
This motherfucker's sleeping. Anyway, I'm interested in this. And at first, when I first looked at this, I said there's only one that I give a fuck about. And I'll let you know which those are. Now, I'm a little bit more intrigued in the complete set.
No shit. We've been talking about this, man. You're a pack freak right now.
I am a completionist.
He's also a crazy dog guy. Like, this guy's a pack man.
Yeah, that's true. I run with a pack. These are all based on service uniforms from around the world. So first up, we have the New York pair based on the FDNY. You see the reflective swoosh. You see the utilitarian mesh. And then you're like, oh, that's not really, there's not a whole lot to that. And then bam, they hit you with a 90 on the back with the rivets. Those rivets. Right there, those rivets are what pull me in. Also the fact that I'm rewatching Rescue Me. So I'm such a huge Dennis Leary fan. So
you're rewatching Rescue Me.
I'm rewatching Rescue Me right now. They just brought it back on Hulu.
I never have room to talk about anything about what anybody watches.
Oh yeah, because you're rewatching
that.
Friends for how many times?
For rewatching. Like
you just never stopped.
Yeah,
you
it's
just
not
kept
rewatching.
Yeah.
It never stopped.
I respect that, and yeah, right now I am enjoying the escapades of Tommy Gavin again, and I kind of want these FDNY Air Max 90s in my life. We'll see. I might. This is probably the pair that I have the best chance of getting, since Nike's a bunch of cock blocking bitches and said I can't order fucking Air Max from fucking Europe and Asia. And
okay, can we clarify something about it? What do you know about that? Like,
I know that I have tried to go.
Is it just what is the
retailers?
Anybody
cannot ship
so if we
and sell
like,
pairs to us.
Shoes or anything.
I haven't
like,
tried
can I buy
it
a
with
jacket
apparel
from Japan or no?
I haven't tried it with apparel, but I have a feeling that it applies to all Nike products.
What about non-Nike products?
Doesn't matter about non-Nike. It's a Nike
specific thing
policy starting in 2020.
All right.
These don't do much for you. You're like, oh, okay, you know, it's kind of cool seeing the canvas and embroidered pedals, the eyelets there. Cool, right. But, you know, do you need another pair of all-white 90s?
And then bam!
Oh,
yeah, that's
I
so
think
gorgeous.
maybe I do need another pair of all-white 90s. I'm a sucker. I actually have the olive branch tattooed on my left forearm. You see there, little personal crest. Do I have to move? Huh. You see that there? Okay. It's on the back of these 90s. And part of my passion for collecting Air Max 90s, I think, is drawn to the heel tabs. Maybe because, like, that's what I can see in those clear front boxes. Staring at me is all those fucking heel tabs and all the variations to them, and the more different they are, the more it draws me in. I don't know for sure which uniform this represents from Paris. I am taking a wild guess that from them being an all-white sneaker, that maybe it's a nurse's reference.
Also, that like the cresty thing seems
medical.
Seems medicinal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we have the London pair, which is actually their air post, their postal uniform. This is a really cool colorway.
That black midsole.
Yeah, but you know what throws me off are the yellow lines in the swoosh. I'm sure that's part of the story being told, and I'm not entirely mad at it, but it does
it's
kind of throw me through I wish those lines were like just repeated so that it was like all of that. It is jarring, right?
Because it's a straight check instead of it being like a swoosh is not.
Right.
I mean, people
that,
can argue that all day long.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, it's not a check.
It's not. But yeah, this is the airmail pair for London, Air Max 90, and we are seeing that recrafted. This pair, and I want to say this is the Tokyo pair, based on EMTs, I'm guessing, with that cross on the.
Well, I went to Japan recently. I mean, like last year. So
You did? Did you
not
see
recently.
an ambulance that looked like this?
No, but the uniforms.
Uniforms,
Of
that
a lot
makes
of
sense.
the. Dude, there's so many like public workers, like so many people like doing shit everywhere. Like there's always work going on everywhere, and a lot of them didn't. Now that I'm just vaguely thinking about it, like these seem to be like colors that call from their uniforms. So
Well,
this one seems pretty spot on.
This
without
is
not knowing the absolute details here.
This is a pair that I have to figure out how to find to get my hands on.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
And yeah, I thought the other ones were Tokyo too.
I believe we might have multiple Japanese cities.
Okay.
I could be wrong. You know what? Maybe I should pull that shit up, right?
Yeah, this is such a good looking pair.
Such a good pair. And like, I'm not a navy blue guy, but that little bit of green in there, like it's like a sea green to me, and I really, really dig it. Let's see. This pair here has the treads of I want to say a delivery vehicle, because on the insole there is like a little moped scooter joint. And yes, the pair that we were looking at, that sea green pair, sea blue pair, is a Tokyo pair. Let me see if I can confirm this last colorway, which doesn't seem to have any info. Very cool. Again, like the fact that they changed the eyelet petals on here. There we go. It is Tokyo, and this is Shanghai delivery service. And this is Tokyo's construction workers.
That would make sense when I'm thinking about like scaffolding and all that kind of shit.
And the Paris pair is bakers, actually.
Bakers. It's really, baguettes are really important.
And this is London postmen and women. And we got Tokyo construction workers. And lastly, the Shanghai delivery service. And these are all dropping in select cities January 30th. So
in their respective cities or select cities, like they will release in the United
cities. I know. I do not believe that we will see these release in.
Yeah, but it's great, man. I'm all about the like regional releases. I know it's frustrating, but that makes them desirable. Like, and that makes you want to go and hunt and like, come on, this is good. We're bitching about Kylie Jenner wearing fucking MF Doom SBs and shit, like.
She's got the money though. I'm just saying,
not gonna stop her. But like we don't like that. We don't like that for the whatever. I'm not gonna say the culture, but like we don't like that right now. But like
I understand what you're saying. You want to see. I'm not.
I'm specifically
no. You know what?
hyped
I am
about
hating
regional
on it.
releases
Because if they're just sitting on shelves
outside of reach. Where you can't get
them.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta go hunting for them. Let's go to fucking Shanghai.
Oh, I mean, yeah, if you're talking about that. But like...
Yeah. Dude, choose tickets places.
Again,
it's fine. Let's keep going.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm with that. That's fair enough. Also, what's up with this swoosh? Does that glow in the dark?
It has that weird shape to it again. What's going on with that?
It's a little bit wonky.
Looks like you can take that out and throw it at somebody. Wait, I'm not on that. Go back to that.
Oh, you weren't on that?
Go back to that swoosh. Yeah, zoom in on that bitch.
Hold on. That
Yes.
looks like someone was trying to dig in that motherfucker.
Yeah, no stash pocket on these guys. All right, take it easy.
Yeah, for real. I did used to have a collection of Wolverine colored sneakers, and these definitely fit into that. But I already have some Wolverine Air Max 90s that I designed.
I've seen them.
Yeah, that was like 2009. Yup. 10 years old, boy.
Boy.
Maharishi snuck us a little look at their next Air Max collab. While I'm still salty that I can't get my hands on their recycled, sustainable 90s.
Yeah, those are amazing.
Now we have a look at these olive-toned leopard print. And, wow, I'm not really one for 720s, but this is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, for real.
The shape is really nice. I don't know what's going on that's different about these compared to others. Undercover just did some solid pairs.
Agreed. Agreed.
But, I mean, this is a whole different vibe.
We don't have much info on these. This was just leaked out fairly recently. So, check it out and drool over them with us.
This is when you're a sucker for the proper fucking pair. Yeah. I do not like this shoe. I've been making fun of it since.
I know.
I know. I compared it to a Toyota Privia. But these look sleek and sick. Yeah, these are sick. Oh shit.
All right, Mr. 34. We got some PEs here.
Yeah, who was wearing these? The coach for
Coach Sampson?
I want to talk to
Sampson.
Give me your fucking shoes. That's all I want. Yeah, conversation over. Those look like a size 12. Let's go.
Do they? Those look like a size 13.
I don't know.
Maybe bigger. Maybe not. Maybe you're right. But he's like, why are you wondering what size my shoes are? You ain't getting these.
Yeah, exactly. I'm size
Come at me, bro.
Yours, motherfucker.
Come at me, bro.
But we go back to I love it when they're doing the color match of the heel tab down into the midsole and outsole. Like they did with the first color that I got, the black and white, because it's black all the way through there, and this one's got the Nike Air on the back, and
superb.
Yeah. I'd like these.
You do like a very simple and clean color blocking, and it does not hurt that it's black, white, and red.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude. If a shoe is black, white, and red, I'm 95% in.
I'm 95.
Yeah. Are the lines right?
It's yours to fuck up then.
Yeah. Ball's in your court.
It's your chance to fuck it up. Oh, Dano. Wow. Some more Air Max Plus 3 colors coming our way. I know you're not one for an all white.
No, I feel like we need to get these and we'll do some fun dyeing.
Yeah, agreed.
We'll give it another go.
We'll give it another go. I need to finish those up, and we'll show them off here. But what this tells me is we have more colors coming. They're coming pretty regularly.
Dude, they are. There's plenty dropping.
This is going to be the pair that drops the way the Air Max Light 2s dropped in 2019.
You were calling it, you were hoping this would happen.
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
I really still want the Hyper Purples above anything else. You got two pairs.
I think you can just wait on those.
I know. Because like the 190 is a little bit steep for me.
Here's what I'll say about these. If I'm gonna, we'll just give you a quick review.
Yeah.
You can already see it on this pair. This pair that's unworn.
Yeah.
You see that line going right underneath where the laces end, down going into the toe box?
Yes.
That becomes a hard crease.
Okay.
3 steps in to that shoe. There's something about
3 steps in, your crease
material,
witherspoon.
that mesh, and the thickness of it, or however it's lined, or whatever, it holds on to the fold that happens. I mean, I might put one of those, like crease
protectors
things in there just to keep it clean.
Yeah,
because I do love wearing mine. They're really fucking comfortable. The TNs, man, the Tune, the Plus, whatever the fuck you want to call these, like the airbags are legit. they put that stuff in the right place and the right amounts, and like you really feel the air when you're walking in these.
All right. Well, those are coming soon. We don't have a date on those.
Hello.
My God, I did not give a fuck about the 270 reacts.
I know. I brought these up, what, 2 episodes ago?
We were talking shit about Travis's, man. And
okay, Travis's are horrendous, but there was some poppy colors renditions these that you thought were only kids.
We did think that they were only grade school, but now they're adult sizes. This is a model that I think has some potential. This OG neon vibe, 95 inspired pair is the pair, Dano.
Yeah, delivered.
These,
plus with the
with
black
those Jordan
React
4s and the OG neons, which of course I already have. Now what's funny is I don't have the classic suede pair. I got the animal pair, and it's got like safari print and shit on there.
I have those, but they're pretty beat.
Beautiful.
And I don't see. Like I'm not a big fan of the React 270 thing. My mother-in-law even tried on a pair, or my mother-in-law to be, whatever the fuck, tried on a pair, and immediately I could just see how they could be uncomfortable. I'm gonna go try this pair on though, because when it comes to newer Air Max, like I'm gonna try a little bit.
Yeah.
And this delivery of this colorway that we talked about earlier with the Jordans.
I want to know what size I need, if I need a 10.5 or an 11 before these drop, so that I know exactly what to pick up.
Plus, I like the little lace lock thing on the top of these.
Agreed.
Spring loaded, the Air Max label on the tongue.
Beautiful.
Yeah, these are just done right.
All right, so these we're about to look at some slides of some Asia exclusives. We saw these first through Atmos Pink, and we were under the impression that this was a collab from them. However, other sources,
we only saw the photos from them, really it's the first ones we did, and there was a video behind it, which makes you feel like they had their hands on these well before anybody.
Maybe they might have. Maybe it's not an official Atmos collab, but it's something that they worked on. I could be wrong, or maybe they have a special pack.
These ones.
We'll stay tuned and let you guys know if we figure that shit out. At first, I thought this was the only shot we had, and then I found some official images, Dano.
I actually prefer that shot.
And you disappointed now? This is a letdown for you? Because you don't see
the denim in the other one. It looks kind of like a soft lavender suede.
Oh my God! Look at the soft terry on the back.
What's with the fucking clear swooshes though?
Look, it does look like a wonky
better on fucking sewing those things.
The iridescent pair is maybe too much for me. The leopard lining kind of like tugs at me. I gotta be honest.
I've never felt that way before, that I want to tell you, like, I don't want to see you in those.
But you don't want to see me in these. These. You don't want to see me in these.
Let's be clear. Stay on here a second. These, I don't really want to see you in these.
I'm not going after these.
The other pair, go for it.
Yeah. These I will probably go after, and I will tell you why. This is getting me there, especially with that French terry back. Oh my God. But look at the fucking sole.
Dude, fucking
that
SpongeBob.
Radioactive
sparkle
silver salmon guts is just
guts. Sparkly guts.
Nasty. Yeah, I want them shits.
Yeah, it looks sticky.
Doesn't it? Oh, goddamn. So, these are dropping. Actually, these dropped today in Asia.
All right.
But they dropped last Friday to the rest of y'all. There are rumors that we'll see these in a worldwide release, but we do not have confirmation of that. Fingers crossed. And they are a women's release, so don't expect these.
It was Atmos Pink, which is like their women's specific boutique.
Yes. Agreed.
We were actually there for the launch of that store.
Aren't you so fucking special? The one on the right here looks a little bit slow. I don't know. It's kind of attractive when you look at just the bottom of it.
Yeah, that watermelon vibe.
Yeah. Here's some more very colorful Air Max. This time, some Air Max 1s.
Yeah.
This is some windbreaker vibe. This I feel
Absolutely
like
windbreaker vibes.
if you got like an old school Nike windbreaker that would match this shit, the laces are very cool.
Yeah, the ropey.
And I'm not one
yeah.
for patent leather, but the turquoise patent leather around the back is
That's where you use it, though.
very
You use it
intriguing.
where it's not going to be all
In your
creased
face. Yes, exactly. And the type on the side, it doesn't bother me here. It's a cool little use. The mini swoosh, whatever. In this one, in this case, a little interesting logo on the
up.
tongue.
Yeah, the umbrella thing, I'm dope. I'm into
Parachute,
that.
right?
Yeah, I guess that's what they're going for.
I'm gonna skip through these pretty quick because the sole is something definitely
Yeah,
to
it's beautiful.
admire.
I'm completely biased here. Like, this is
Yeah, multicolor
One of
Air
my
Max 1 sole. That's that
one of
shit
my-
right
and,
there.
and it
right?
has the red one on the
Yeah,
toe.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like, come on.
We talked about these.
Yeah.
We got some closer looks for you at that translucent pink sole. This is the Dr. Strangelove SB dropping on the 20th of February. The Dr. Strangelove for all you lonely hearts out there. Find them at your local SB shop. Pick your trucks up and give a fuck. Yeah. You might catch me in these. You might catch me in these. You ain't gonna see me lacing the
what's going on with
laces through
that?
the label. But you know, to each their own. I do like a good velvet sneaker.
Yeah.
I kind of wish it was all velvet. Like, go ahead and skip the suede. That fucking Miss Piggy butt crack looking dip in the toe right here. I don't know.
Yeah, because then you see how it can be done nicely on the one next
Yeah.
to it.
Exactly.
That's gonna happen though when you wear
It is. It's gonna happen. And I'll be honest with you. I think I should just pick up the crew neck with this skull heart embroidery on it because I fucking love that shit.
Yeah,
That's hot.
It's dope.
And you know, if they drop a pink velvet hoodie with that embroidery on it, I wouldn't be mad. Oh, Dano though. I don't know, man.
Yeah, they're going crazy at golf,
The
dude. I love it.
Golf Air Max collection is superb.
We didn't have John Park on because I want to know how many pairs that he. I know he got the metallic silver, the silver.
Didn't we see
97s.
him also in the Air Max 1 grass?
I think you're right. Yeah.
I could be wrong about that. Now, as bad as I wanted that pair, I still do.
Jim got a pair.
Of these?
No, the golfs.
Oh, the golfs, but not the grass golfs.
Not the grass.
Okay.
The Swarovski crystal golf.
Oh, she fancy, huh?
I was like, get these. I don't care that they're
Yeah.
golf shoes. I mean, she does play golf for sure.
There you go.
But like, she says they're a little stiff, which makes sense. I think they're for fucking.
Didn't
really
you say
playing.
golf shoes tend to be pretty stiff? I've never played golf.
I've never actually worn real golf shoes. I played plenty of golf. I don't know how stiff they are. I just know that they need to have support and fucking grip.
These 97s are so dope.
You need these?
I think I do, man. I think I like these
You
more
can
than
you
the
can
Air Max
see how
ones.
they're different with that midsole.
Yeah. And like
I
that
love the
yellow
tread.
bubble
Yeah.
and against the white. Oh man. You're right. The tread just it does it, but the embroidery through the AstroTurf, so it's just going every which way.
Yeah.
I mean, this shit looks like a sculpture to me.
Yeah, it's beautiful. This is a beautiful pair.
It is it's a beautiful piece.
This is that shit that makes you excited about footwear. Like,
Exactly.
And I
Exactly.
definitely appreciate whoever put this together. And that this kind of shit is happening.
I am really becoming a bigger and bigger fan of the backside midsole of 97s and 98s. This like
You don't like
divided air
asymmetrical.
bubble. Not normally, but on these 97 and 98s, they are growing on me.
You gotta get some
tough.
Air Max Pluses in your life.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Those airbags are it.
I agree with you. And if they ever retire the Air Max 90, maybe I will have time and
Retire it.
resources.
Yeah, wrong
to,
time for that. Oh shit.
Yeah, man. This is it. This is we got one more thing to talk, well, at least as far as shoes go. And it's quite a pair to talk about.
And quite a photo shoot and like just execution here all the
Does
way.
Kith and Ronnie Fig do any? Have they done anything that they've
No,
missed
but
on?
I think that this is a new, like, you just put this on the board of like, you want to show an example of how it's fucking done.
This is
This is how it's
it.
fucking done.
This
And
is
like,
it.
there's a video we could be showing here. Like, there's so much going on here. Ugh. Yeah, when I saw this photo, this was one of the first photos I saw teasing this.
This photo was taken with care, consideration, and love. The motion, the fabric, but also the laces were not accidentally in that position.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very purposeful placement there.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
Absolutely fantastic. This is on the New Balance 1700. Again, you know that lace didn't fall like that.
Yeah, I'm like kind of sitting here stunned by these.
I
Just
to be
because of
honest
how
with you,
nice the suede is. Like,
it's
I'm
a little
lost in it.
mesmerizing.
Yeah,
It is a little bit mesmerizing.
it's like staring into a swimming pool.
Yeah, I started getting
I'm
that.
like-
I was like looking at it and I was like, holy shit, like you lose yourself.
So once again, like, this is genuine. This is how it's
This is
fucking
art.
done.
This is how it's
like,
fucking done.
this is
Bravo.
amazing.
Just
Yeah, his name is.
shit. Look at that fucking cranberry suede on top. Like it sends shivers in the back of my neck. I gotta be honest with you. Like, I'm not trying to put nothing on it, but these pairs are really
This
something
pair
else.
is amazing, but
This
the other
is-
pair
I-
is even better.
You think so?
Yeah, the other one actually gives me the same feelings you're getting. This one is more like, then this is another good pair. That's how I feel about this.
I agree with that. When I
but
see
the other
these,
one is
yeah,
like, yeah, there's a lot more balance and.
I feel like I like the colors in the pink tongue pair with
Yeah,
the
I feel
yellow.
like there's a more of a story there.
I think I like the color blocking of the pink toe
Yeah.
pair.
I would agree with
both of
you.
them.
And how
I mean-
different that is.
Yeah. But that they fit so well together. I mean, this photo too is just damn.
But again, man, how better can you be at this shit than this? Like, it's the same shoe, many of
Yeah.
the same colors, right?
Uh-huh.
And the same like quality material.
And
Look how different
Mhm.
those shoes look.
different vibe for sure.
And like this photo shoot, the way it's presented with the materials and like 10
Shit's
out of
dope, bruh.
10 out of 10. I give it a fucking 10.
A 10 out of 10.
Give it a fucking 10.
A 10 10 10.
I'm telling you. Oh,
Oh,
my
well.
God.
If we didn't leave you
Yes.
guys satisfied, you can go put your sausage in a glory hole. And that's a glory hole with quotation marks. Pay extra for that.
This is exactly how I feel about these fucking fives. Like, get out of here.
Go
with
put
these.
your dick in an off-white 5. Fuck out of here. Another one you sent me. Spotted over at, what is it, Modern Notoriety?
It's spotted everywhere.
I
man.
heard,
Nice
I
to
heard
expose
this. Yeah, I heard this in Bernie Sanders' voice, and I can't do an impression
Please,
of Bernie.
please. Do?
Do?
Your best. Don't overdo it
No,
right
I
now.
can't do it. It's too late for that. An Air Jordan 1 should not be $2,000. An Air Jordan 1 was only ever supposed to be $160.
It got there slowly. That was hilarious. Started as Gary, ended as Bernie.
Betsy will tell you that's what I do. I can do a good impression for about 3 seconds.
I have not done any background check. I don't know if this is real.
No, it's totally not.
Is it not real?
It's got to be faker than motherfucking
I want it to be
$2.
real so badly because he has had discussions recently. I think he was with Jesus and Miro. I mean, that was a couple months ago at least.
Yeah.
But like, there has been discussion with him in sneakers. I think that he knows that there is something to be played here.
I mean, do we talk about sneakers?
I mean,
and
Barack
politics
Obama
all
was
the time.
on fucking Between Two Ferns.
Look, I get that. That's true. I mean, it's not an impossibility. They do know how to play the public and all of that. But man, I just assumed, and I'm not seeing anything like that.
All right, that's good.
That's
good.
Speaking of some bullshit ass memes, I threw one out there today. If your rap name had to be based off a historical figure, what would it be? My first inclinations were Penn Franklin or All Beats Einstein. I got a few other ideas. I've been thinking about this today. You got any that you can think of, Dano?
I've been thinking for a little bit. What did we wrote a couple of these down.
We did write a few down.
I'll say my best one.
Go for it. Hit him with
No, I don't want to start with my best one.
You don't want to start with the best one?
Yeah, give me some of the other ones. Like Frank Lloyd Wright's.
Frank Lloyd Wright's. I dig that. I dig that. How about Charles Barwin? Charles Barwin. That's the evolution of getting better, bro. Slabraham Lincoln.
Slabraham Lincoln.
Yeah, man.
I like it. We had another joint this whole time?
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Look, we got more show.
We've been not smoking for a while.
There's dabs right there.
Wait,
got
this is loaded up? Is it ready to
go? You got sauce right there.
Wait, is it loaded?
There's probably more in there. I put a big old glob before we even started the show.
Oh, yeah. It was crystal.
See? Y'all see this, right? This motherfucker acting like there ain't weed on the goddamn
I'm
table.
so high I forget to smoke, bro. What the fuck?
It's on. All right. What about Claude Monet?
That didn't sound like cool enough, like hardcore enough. I wasn't gonna say
maybe he's not a hardcore rapper. Are you familiar
Claude
with
Monet?
Are you familiar with the explorer?
Plus, it sounds too real.
Amerigo Vespucci?
Vespucci?
Or Vespucci? Vespucci?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
See, now I've made up so many names. I don't remember what's the made up name. What's the real name?
Yeah, I don't even know
Amerigo.
who that is.
Okay, hold on. I remember this name. I remember this name from like 7th grade fucking history class. So it might be on some fucking conqueror bullshit. But you know.
All right, we could always have Dope John Paul II.
Hey.
And that's a shout out to John Colombo who came up with that one.
Yes.
Who's a master at this shit. All right, my name is Trill Gates.
Trill Gates, son.
Got all that.
God damn, that's a good one right there. Trill Gates. It was. Amerigo Vespucci was an Italian explorer. So my rap name, I'm going with Let's Go Get Gucci.
I love that. It's like, nope, this is what I'm going with. Did you not even say your Slick Ricasso one?
Slick Ricasso? Yeah, that's pretty good.
I like that one.
Or Thomas Jefferson. Or Ulysses S. Grant.
I like Slick Ricasso.
Yeah, Slick Ricasso's all right. Slabraham Lincoln is probably my favorite. Taft Punk wasn't too bad, but that was fun. We did also throw it out to y'all to see if you had any input here. JC Peterson on Twitter said Andrew Craxton. I told him his debut albums better be Andy's Nuts.
What is with that photo going on here?
I do not know, but that's the true crime-est ass photo I ever done
Yeah,
seen.
that dude, it's in Florida for sure.
Also on Twitter, Matty AO118 said his name is Theodore Hosgetfeld, and I said you better get signed to Rough Riders.
Dude, I read that super German. I did not read that as like hose get felt. I was like,
Hosgetfeld?
Theodore
Hosgetfeld?
Yeah.
No, it's Theodore Hosgetfeld. Hosgetfeld?
You're
No,
like,
see, now
no,
I can't
it's
say
really
it. Now
easy.
it's really
Hosgetfeld,
easy.
yeah.
It's Roosevelt. Better get signed to Rough Riders. Infidel Slayer Robert on Instagram hit us with Gandhi Face Killer, King Shit Khan, or I'm sorry, Gang Shit Khan, and Adolf Spittler.
Oh my
which is
God.
really good and really bad
Yeah.
at the same time. Cringy, but a good pun and a bad person.
Yes,
Probably
well
not a
done.
rapper that I would listen to. That's it, folks. That's a wrap. Dano, you want to hit him with that outro?
We got one of those?
Yeah, man.
That's
you know,
it, man. This fucking episode is cashed.
that's right.
All right,
Sure
that's it.
is.
This episode is cashed. Roll up with us again next week. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Dano.
And I'm Prophet. And this was the Aired Out Show. Thanks for tuning
I'll
in.
be back next week.